With Dominic Sherwood.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
So we have some questions from your fans about Shadowhunters today.
Yes.
So, what is your favorite thing about Jace?
I like Jace has this wonderful juxtaposition between his arrogance and his vulnerability, and I think very often he takes sides on either one or the other of those. He's 100% arrogant or he's 100% vulnerable. So I liked being able to portray that throughout the season.
What was your favorite scene to shoot this season? Are you allowed to talk about it?
I am, yeah, but I can't. It's such an awful question because I can't give you any details about it because I have two favorites.
Okay.
The last scene of the season is probably one of my favorite scenes, just because of how the story gets there and where we end up and where we're potentially going. And then there's a scene between me and Alec, which I'm very excited for, which I think is in episode 9. Which is all related to the Sealies and arguments, and I'm very excited for that to come across because both physically and emotionally that was pretty tough for both me and Matt.
Yeah. So I imagine Shadowhunter training was really hard.
Shadowhunter training was a lot, yeah. I mean, hard is a kind of a relative term because we enjoyed it so much, all of us. Nobody had a difficult time doing it because we wanted to do it. We wanted to train and we wanted to learn how to fight with our swords, and we picked up sort of 3 martial arts in the time we were up there, and to physically train and to get into better shape. We all wanted to do it, and we all spurred each other on and pushed each other harder. So hard is it was physically
demanding.
Physically demanding. Yeah, thank you. And but it was just the best. It was the best time.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Did you talk to Jamie Campbell Bower? Do you know him?
No.
Have you no.
I didn't know, and I'm a little nervous to see what he thinks if he ever it kind of voices an opinion about me playing Jace because he was the original. But
this is a new Jace.
Yeah,
it's going to be so exciting
because we're both British. We've got to stick together. So just be nice. Be nice to me on Twitter.
And was there anything really embarrassing that happened on set this season?
I had a couple of injuries. I bust my ankle, which ended up on my Instagram. I rolled my ankle doing a stunt, and then I kicked in the face and knocked a chunk of my tooth out, which was pretty embarrassing.
How did that happen? Doing a stunt?
Yeah, it was during one of the fight scenes, and I guess I just didn't get my head out of the way when it should have been out of the way because the stunt guys are amazing and they know what they're doing. So if there's an accident, it tends to have been my fault. So it was that's what was more embarrassing, I think, is that like my tooth was kind of falling apart, and I was like, oh, I also know that this is my fault. I know this isn't anybody else's fault. This is something I did. So that was pretty embarrassing.
So we also saw that you just adopted a dog.
Yeah.
And we wanted to know how you came up with the name.
Boo.
Yeah.
So Sarah has a dog already, Barkley, and we call Barkley quite often Kitty from Monsters Inc. And so Boo is like a tie-in to Monsters Inc.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. You post videos where you're like doing cover songs to your Instagram. What's your favorite song to cover?
My favorite song to cover, it changes. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. A fairly solid Jason Mraz fan, so like anything Jason Mraz tends to make my heart go.
Have you seen him live?
Haven't. I'd love to see him live.
I saw him live at Radio City once, and he was so
jealous.
lovely.
If there's anyone out there who wants to take me to see Jason Mraz, just tweet me or something, I guess.
We'll tweet out to him.
Yeah.
And last question, what was it like to be in the style video?
It was wonderful to be in the style video. I mean, Taylor's such a wonderful, wonderful girl, and an inspiration to not only millions of people out there in the world, but also to me as a person. She inspires me to work harder and to be the best possible version of myself that I can be. So to be able to work with her so intimately, because it was just me and her, to be able to work with her in that setting and see what she does firsthand, it was really fantastic.
I'm so excited to hear that. So Shadowhunters is on Freeform / ABC Family.
/ABC Family, yeah.
When's
January 12th.
January 12th.
Yeah.
So we have marked our calendars and are looking out for it. Do you want to say bye?
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.